Welcome to the Upward Path podcast, an age-appropriate series of 100 short 5 to 10-minute audio reflections designed for parents and carers to share with children aged 11 and up. It has been created to help families stop, reflect, and think carefully about what truly matters. Let's get started with a brief but necessary introduction to the podcast. We are living in a time where many families can feel the ground shifting beneath them. The world around us can feel uncertain, more divided, more distracted, less sure of what is true when the world is moving so quickly, and it becomes harder to discern what is worth aiming at. Many people feel lost, distracted, confused, and pulled in the wrong direction, a downwards direction, where truth can seem uncertain, and comfort is often treated as the highest aim, where attention is scattered, and social noise, pressure, fear, technology, and increasingly divided opinions can shape our relationships. It is easy to drift. It is easy to move through life without asking what kind of person you are becoming. And when a person has no clear direction, they are carried by whatever is loudest and the easiest. This is why direction matters. A family needs direction. Children and parents need direction. Our communities need direction. Not harsh control, not fear, not perfection, but a worthy aim, something higher than our moods, higher than popularity, something truthful, good, courageous, disciplined, and loving. The Upward Path podcast offers a quiet place, a place for families to reflect together about character, truth, courage. It is a place to reflect about responsibility, discipline, love, and becoming better people. Not perfect people, better people. Each reflection will help us think about ordinary life, daily choices, strong emotions, small habits, difficult moments, the things we avoid, the words we speak, the kind of person we are slowly becoming. Because a life is not built all at once. A life is built in small moments, at breakfast, in the car, at school, at work, at sport, in arguments, in apologies, and in the quiet place inside you where you know what you probably should do next. This is known as the upward path. Let's begin with our first chapter, the inner compass. Reflection 1 of 10. Aim up. Imagine that you are standing at the bottom of a hill on a cold morning. The air is sharp, the ground is wet, you can see the path in front of you, but not the whole path, not every bend, not every rock, not how tired you will feel halfway up, and not the beautiful view from the lookout at the top. You only know that the path goes upward, and you have to decide whether it is worth walking. Life is often like that. The question is not always, will this be easy? The real question is this worth doing? A person can choose the downward path without much thought. That is why it is dangerous. The downward path often feels smooth at the start. It is easy to say, avoid the work, tell the small lie, laugh at the wrong joke, blame someone else, take the easy excuse, let comfort make the decision. Fear, pride, at first that can feel easier. But easier does not always mean better. Sometimes easier is just the beginning of a worse path. The upward path is different. It often begins with a small resistance inside you. You know the feeling. You need to apologize, but pride pushes back. You need to start the homework, but comfort pulls you away. You need to tell the truth, while fear whispers that hiding would be safer. You need to be kind, even when the group is laughing. You need to keep practicing, even when frustration says quit. That little resistance matters. It may be the place where character is being formed. Aiming up means choosing direction before comfort chooses for you, not letting every mood become your master, not waiting for life to become easy before you try to live well. It means looking at the next moment and asking, what would make this better? More truthful, more courageous, more useful, more loving? You do not need to understand your whole life today. No child does. No adult does either. You do not need to know exactly who you will become or see the whole road. Only the next small upward choice, an honest sentence, an act of courage, a job done properly, an apology, self-control for one moment, a kind word when cruelty would have been easier, making the decision to try again. These things may look small, but small things are not nothing. A person becomes what they practice. If you practice excuses, you become someone who escapes. If you practice blame, you become someone who points away from responsibility. If you practice lying, you become someone divided inside. If you practice resentment, you become someone heavy and bitter. But if you practice truth, courage, discipline, and love, something different begins to happen. You become stronger. Not loud strong, not showing off strong, a quieter kind of strong. The strength to stand in reality and not run from it, to carry what is yours, to speak carefully, to help when help is needed, and to keep your heart from turning hard. That is part of aiming up. It is not about pretending life is easy or smiling at every problem. Some days are hard, feelings are heavy, problems are unfair, climbs are steep. But the right question is not only, how do I feel? The deeper question is, what kind of person should I be in this moment? Feelings matter. They tell us something, but not always what is best. Anger may tell you something is wrong, but it may also tempt you to be cruel. Fear may tell you to prepare, but it may also try to shrink your life. Sadness may tell you something mattered, but it does not mean that all hope is gone. Aiming up means listening to your feelings without letting them rule you. It means bringing them under a better aim. Truth, courage, responsibility, humility, discipline, love. These are upward things. They do not remove every difficulty, but they give difficulty a direction, and direction matters. A ship without direction is pushed around by every wind. A person without direction is pushed around by every mood. Fear, the crowd, appetite, the easy excuse. That is not freedom, that is drifting. To aim up is to choose a better north. It is to say, I may not be everything I should be yet, but I can take one step. I can tell the truth here. I can do my part. I can be brave. I can stop making this worse, and I can make one small thing better. That is enough for today. Not because small choices are all that matters, but because small choices are where the larger life begins. A family is shaped by small choices. A friendship is shaped by small choices. Character is shaped by small choices. The upward path is not usually dramatic. It is often quiet. It is the child who keeps trying after getting it wrong, the parent who speaks calmly when tired, the friend who refuses to join cruelty, the student who tells the truth before the lie grows, the person who does the job properly when nobody is clapping. It is the apology, the effort, the restraint, the better word, the next right step. And over time, those steps matter. They point your life somewhere. They train your eyes to look higher than comfort, your heart not to obey bitterness, your hands to become useful, and your words to build rather than break. So today, begin simply. Aim up. Do not just drift. Choose something good to move toward. You do not need to climb the whole hill today, but you do need to choose your direction. In closing, take the time to think and consider our question for today. What is one small upward choice you can make today? Can you aim up? I would like to thank you for listening to our first reflection on the upward path. Please stay tuned for the next episode as we continue through the 100 short reflections across 10 chapters, with new uploads coming daily. Tomorrow, we continue Chapter 1, The Inner Compass, with Reflection 2. You are becoming someone. Well, that's all for today. May your day be guided by truth, courage, and one small upward step. Take care now.